Oh, sorry, friend. You're probably illiterate due to a lack of education as a child. I guess I'll just talk to you instead in that case. Hello, I'm Horace Mann, Supervisor of Education in the state of Massachusetts. America seems to be lacking something, and it happens to be public education. People all over the country suffer from illiteracy as well as ignorance. This problem must be solved, and the solution begins with you. Have you ever wondered what it would be like if the public wasn't ignorant? Or what it would be like if public education was paid for and maintained by an interested public? Or if public schooling was the greatest in schools that are all-inclusive with kids from a variety of different backgrounds? Or if public education was non-sectarian? Or if public education was taught in the mindset of a free society? Or if education was provided by thoroughly trained professional teachers? Well, I have the answers to all these questions and more. I have here the Common School Journal, written by yours truly. Written in 1838, my journal attacks the problems with the public school system. By reading this, if you can read, that is, you'll learn about the unequipped schoolhouses, short educational span. I think students should be in school until they are at least 16 years old. Underpaid teachers, and the curriculum that plagues our nation. You can get this amazing piece of literature for the low price of $18.38. But if you're part of the majority of America and you can't read due to a lack of public education, I guess I can just tell you some of the issues with our public education system, or lack thereof. I believe that all men are created equal. Bringing children of all different classes and backgrounds together will result in a common learning experience and will give the lower classes the opportunity to go further and become closer to equivalent with the higher classes. The morals of children are extremely important as well. Some parents do not adequately discipline their children. This lack of parenting results in a lack of obedience. To solve this problem, obedience is taught in schools. Public school instills values such as the importance of schedules and listening. In addition, public school teaches the 3 R's, reading, writing, and arithmetic, which we need. Are you thirsting for a standardized set of textbooks for your school? Will your thirst be quenched by textbooks that will offer you basic lessons in a variety of different subjects? Meet Mr. William McGuffey, the author of The McGuffey's Reader.
Well, hello there. I'm a fellow Pennsylvanian and the chair of the Department of Moral Philosophy at the University of Virginia. I began my career as a professor of languages at the Miami University in Ohio, and I was fortunate enough to become the president of Cincinnati College, which preceded my presidency at Ohio University during the middle of my career. My successes all started with my passion for philosophy and education. You might have seen me helping out with teaching in schools at the Ohio frontier at a young age, where I realized some of the issues with the education system. Have you wondered how different schools with different methods and materials for teaching purposes are an issue for every student? Do you despise that some schools don't even teach the variety of subjects that are essential for a proper education? Are you exasperated because students across America are learning completely different information? You have to look no further for a good education. With my standardized textbooks, kids all around America will be learning a variety of subjects and materials. If you need standardized textbooks, if you need basic lessons on different subjects, if you need a proper education, by the all-new McGuffey's Reader, a compilation of basic lessons in 9 subjects. Published by Truman and Smith, it offers a collection of tales and passages from great books that teach kids the proper education required for success in their life. And for all of you worried about the inclusion of religion into school, do not worry. We provide textbooks that contain religious messages and ingrain morals into our students. The McGuffey's Reader even offers 6 levels of difficulties. It's like nothing you've seen before. For just $18.26, you can get your own copy today.
Are you or anyone you know an African-American girl who wants to be educated? Well, if you are, then you should come down to Connecticut and attend Crandall School for Young Ladies and Little Misses of Color, opened in 1831.
Hello, I'm Prudence Crandall, a Quaker abolitionist and teacher. I was born on September 3, 1803 to a Quaker couple in Hopkinton, Rhode Island. As a child, I had attended the Friends Boarding School in Providence, Rhode Island, where I had broken tradition by studying arithmetic, Latin, and science, which was not traditionally done by females. I have made it my life's goal to educate as many girls as I possibly can. At Crandall School for Young Ladies and Little Misses of Color, you can learn a variety of subjects including reading, writing, arithmetic, grammar, geography, history, natural and moral philosophy, chemistry, astronomy, drawing and painting, music and the piano, and even the French language. Tuition, board, and washing can be bought for only $25 per quarter.
Half must be paid in advance.
And books and stationery can be purchased at a discounted price. If you are a young African American girl, you must attend some form of school no matter how many stones, eggs, and manure you get thrown at you when you leave the school, and no matter the taunts, threats, and violence that you are having. I know I will never stop fighting to get you the education that you deserve. Not even being arrested and convicted in a trial can stop me from providing the proper education to our daughters.
Public school is an essential part of the betterment of society, and you can take part in advancing America's educational standing by purchasing my journal, the Common School Journal, for the low price of $18.38.
Standardized textbooks are necessary for a good public education. You can provide good schooling for your children by purchasing the McGuffey's Reader for only $18.26.
Having a public school that will educate African American girls for only $25 per quarter is important, as most schools focus their curriculum on only educating white children. Education should be available to all children, regardless of their ethnic background. These children are the future of our nation.
But wait, there's more! If you purchase all 3 parts of the Educational Reform Starter Kit, you'll be advocating the importance of public education. We don't want to see the beautiful, intelligent minds of children go to waste now, do we? Knowledge is power, and we will never stop learning.
You have thoroughly ruined my presentation.
My journal. Have you ever wondered what I have here?
The public school system.
Some great books that teach